Greetings to all of our regular Caledonia attendees and to those who might also be new to the Sunday School Association and or our Sunday School program at Cathedral in the Pines that we have normally from Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day weekend. Obviously, that didn't happen as planned this year since we've had the coronavirus pandemic, but we are very much looking forward to and praying that we will be able to be at Caledonia later in the summer. Of course, that remains to be seen, and if we are able to go into the green phase and able to be out there, we will be following CDC protocol. In the meantime, we were hoping and praying that we could bring you some encouragement, and as always, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes at Caledonia every year, and now as we pray and work toward hopefully being there later in the summer. And currently, as Deb Chatley is putting a whole lot of time into posting content that you're seeing online. And of course, Rodney did a wonderful summary of Sunday school lessons last week that was posted. And Deb is providing our lesson this week. So we are very grateful to her and to those who are working very hard behind the scenes, other board members, to put things in place if the Lord allows us to meet later. I will be providing special music again this week, not because I would not welcome others, I certainly would, but I do feel a responsibility to make sure that we are doing everything legally, and with music, there are copyright concerns. So if someone is talented and would like to contact me and has a way to get public domain music, I am willing to share those spots in the next few weeks. But at this point, since none of our people who normally provide special music for us out at Caledonia have been able to do that, I thought this would be better than nothing. Please excuse the background noise. You might be hearing a little traffic along with the lovely birds, but that's what happens when we record in a backyard. And maybe one of these days there will be a wonderful way for a blind person to do a video, but I haven't found it yet. So moving on to bigger and better things, I would encourage all of you to make this first song that you're going to hear your prayer. It's a lovely song written by a pastor's wife, Ruth Ann Elliott, called Speak to Me Now. And I fell in love with it, and she was kind enough to allow me to record it. So I hope that in the busyness of our lives, that you will take time to make this your prayer as you listen and ask the Lord to speak to you and prepare your heart for the lesson that Deb is going to bring us. After the lesson, she's going to post a link to My Faith Has Found a Resting Place, and it is the traditional hymn. So if you have a hymnal at home or you would like to look online for the words and sing with the recording, that would be wonderful as well. The recording has 4 verses, and you will not only hear my voice on that recording, but another voice that might be familiar to some of you, Anna Lee Kopp. If the Lord allows us to be out at Caledonia this summer on July 19th, David Kopp will be bringing the Sunday school lesson, and David and Anna Lee Kopp will be providing our special music. So as I was winding down the CD, this was one of the last numbers that got finished, and Anna Lee very kindly stepped in at the last minute because yours truly is not someone who is great at singing harmonies. I have to work very hard. I don't just hear them, and I don't read music. So she was kind enough to save the day. So you will hear her singing part of the second and third verses of that song. So please sing with us on that one if you are able, even though we won't all be together to hear each other. The Lord hears. And I truly believe that music is an important part of our worship. And whether you feel like you have a great singing voice or not, that doesn't matter to him. He just wants to hear our praise. He wants to hear all of us sing. If we don't sing, someday the rocks are going to cry out. So if we are able, in whatever ways and whatever times we can, let's sing his praises and remember our blessings in the midst of the difficulties. And please make Speak to Me Now your prayer as you listen to Deb's lesson, just as I will make it mine. Thank you. And Lord willing, if we are able, we will try to post something next week. It is not a promise, but it is most certainly our goal. Thank you.